We have essentially stopped buying items to own them and instead started using our money to collect experiences to prove to other people that we've lived. There has been a shift towards exclusive experiences like members only dining clubs, invite only classes, secret pop ups, etc. And this trend, I think, does reveal something very profound about how status operates in an age of infinite content and finite attention. When something like a luxury good becomes democratized through fast fashion, dupes, and accessible credit through things like buy now, pay later, ownership has lost a lot of its signaling power. A nice bag does not distinguish you anymore in that way. But something like access, being able to get into the room, be on the list, know about something before it existed, having that cultural capital cannot be counterfeited in that same way or cannot be counterfeited as easily. So, this experience economy that we're currently in is a way of selling you proof of your social position. And what's so fascinating is how this intersects with our identity and how we think about our identity. We are consuming the experience, yes, but we're also composing ourselves and our experience through documenting it. And so much of these exclusive experiences are built around documenting and posting. And it's almost less about the experience itself and more about the documentation of it. The posting is the primary product. And this creates a very particular relationship with money where the status output becomes hyper visible. It's almost like a very financial behavior optimized for perception rather than actual utility. And I'm not arguing against spending on experiences. Actually, research has shown that spending on experiences over things tends to provide more fulfillment. But if you are going to an experience simply to document it or because it's exclusive, that is more about how you want to be perceived than you actually enjoying the experience. And I think this feeds into this precarity that a lot of people feel, especially young people. If your identity is built on access and being able to go and be in the room and stuff like that, you need to have continuous access to maintain that. The treadmill never stops. And a lot of these platforms and services really profit from this incentive to keep going to these events. And this is part of this broader theme that I talk a lot about in my newsletter about how we have financialized belonging and community, where we feel like we have to pay just to get in the door anywhere.